God bless you and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? This is Dr. James C. Birdsong Jr., founder, president, and executive director of Birdsong Association of Broadcasting and Arts here in Atlanta, Georgia, where our motto is preparing today's youth as voices in arts and broadcasting. On behalf of the administration and board members of our organization, I would like to personally like to thank you for taking the time out to join us today for this announcement regarding an update on the 2022 first annual Mentors of Performing Arts and Broadcasters Virtual Conference, which is being presented by our organization. As many of you know, we did a Facebook Live on Monday, August the 8th, which was almost 2 months ago, and we made the official announcement of the panelists and moderators for this exclusive conference. We have been planning this conference from January to August of this year. And ever since the announcement, we have moved forward with our planning strategy for this conference. And that's the purpose of this Facebook Live video on today, to give you, the public, an update of what's been going on and where we at currently with this conference. As announced on Monday, August the 8th, we made the announcement of all the panelists and moderators for this conference. And we have an exclusive lineup of noted professionals in the entertainment industry and media broadcasting that will take their time out to share their experience, expertise to our youth in the African American community from K to 12th grade, because our organization is about helping them to become the next voices in arts and broadcasting, from actors to media personalities, songwriters, vocalists, recording artists, managers, PRs, and everything in between. So now we have come to this point of the conference. What's going on is we are doing a major media and marketing campaign for the conference. A press release has been written and submitted to more than 50 media outlets throughout the United States and more counting, to announce to the public about the conference, why we're doing this conference, the dates and times of the discussions, the panelists and moderators, and how you could register for the conference. This conference will officially begin next Thursday, October the 13th, through Saturday, October the 15th. Then we're going to come back the next following week to do the second half, which will be Thursday, October the 20th through Saturday, October 22nd of 2022. And 2 more days. The free registration for this conference will come to a conclusion. It will end at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday, October the 10th, 2 days before the conference begins. As I said, on August the 8th, when the announcement was made, we had immediately opened a registration that on that evening when it was announced, and is going to continue until this coming Monday. So I personally would like to thank all of you who took the time out to register for this conference, especially those who have children and teenagers. Our organization our organization have implemented a policy for registration for this conference, which is children and teenagers that are under the age of 18 years old. They have to be registered for this conference by their parents and guardians. So we have that in place. And so we had young people who had registered for this conference already through their parents and guardians. And again, people are still registering for this conference. And as I mentioned, it will end on Monday, October the 10th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you had not registered for the conference, please go to www.babaonline.org/mentors conference. Again, that's www.babaonline.org/mentors conference. And once you go on the link, you will see the information about the purpose of this conference, why we're doing this conference, and you will also see a schedule of all the panelists and moderators of the different discussions and the times. Now, once you register for the conference, there will be a form to fill out. You include your name, the city and state you reside in, because we also had people outside of the United States that's been registered for this conference, and I want to personally want to thank them as well. So you go to the registration form. You include your name, first and last name, the city and state that you reside in. If you have children and teenagers under the age of 18, then you include their name and their ages, your email address, and there's a checklist of boxes on the registration form of discussions that you could choose from that you are interested in. So on the check boxes, you will see each discussion and the dates that they'll be held, and you could choose any one that you're interested in. Like for example, there's one that says entire conference. If you are interested in the entire conference, you check mark on that box. If you are interested in the academics discussion, you check mark on that box. Same thing for artists, vocalists, songwriters, producers, management and marketing, radio broadcasting, television broadcasting, songwriters, artists and vocalists, and record labels and distribution. You will see on the link on our organization official website of the discussions the different discussions and the times, and you will see who will be the moderators of each discussion and the panelists. Our moderators and panelists consist of noted names in the entertainment industry throughout the United States, and we also have two of them that reside in the Caribbean islands. We have one that resides in the West Indies. She will be a panelist, one of the panelists for the radio broadcasting discussion. Then we have another one. She resides in the Bahamas, and she will be a moderator for songwriters discussion. So we do have two international names in the entertainment industry, and they actually have a following here in the United States, and been nominated and received numerous awards in the industry what they do. So they'll be participating in this conference, and then we also have others who have experience in different areas. We have Grammy Award nominees. We have Stellar Award winners. We have an Emmy Award winner in television broadcasting. We have a young lady that's an ambassador for the Oprah Winfrey Network. She have a television show. She's going to be in the conference. Then we also have an executive from BMI Music that's going to be participating in the conference. Then we also have a Stellar Award winner, a two-time Stellar Award winner. Then we have a gentleman who had written his songs for Yolanda Adams and commissioned in the gospel music industry during the 80s and 90s, and worked with Dave Hollister. We also have a gentleman that worked um, on Bobby Jones Gospel when Dr. Bobby Jones hosted his show on BET for 36 years. And this gentleman was one of the lead singers of the National Super Choir. He will be in the conference. So we have an extensive list of men and women that's taking the time out of their schedules to help us with this conference, because they have the same views as we do. We're here at Birdsong Association of Broadcasting and Arts, and that is preparing today's youth as voices in arts and broadcasting. I would like to thank the panelists and moderators. You know who you are. I won't have time to mention your names on this Facebook Live, but you know who you are, for answering the call to action when we reached out to you during those 8 months to help us with this conference. Now, if you go back to the last Facebook Live on Monday, August the 8th, I had shared with you that we were planning to do this conference last year, 2021. But the administration board members and I, a Birdsong Association of Broadcasting and Arts, we needed more time to plan and to have a strategy and a purpose of this conference. In other words, we needed more time because some of the panelists and moderators that we have, They knew about it. They were notified last year, 2021, but they were waiting on us to do what we have to do. So we started reaching out to them starting in January while everything was being planned. So recently, we are reaching out to the moderators of each of the discussions with the questions that they'll be presenting to the panelists. That will be completed today. We started this earlier this week, and it will continue, and it will complete on wrap up. Excuse me, on today. And the panelists of each discussions with the moderators that's receiving the questions from our organization on the different discussions of this conference, they also will know in advance what the moderators will be presenting to them with questions, and individual flyers of each participant has also been submitted. So those same individual flyers will be posted here on our social media accounts of Birdsong Association of Broadcasting and Arts. So I'm excited about this conference. The panelists and moderators are excited about this conference. Um, Earlier this week, this past Monday, all of our historical black colleges, universities, known as HBCUs, so our organization will be doing partnerships with them with their music, theater, and mass media communication departments. They have been notified about the conference. Including the Atlanta University Center institutions, Clark Atlanta, Morehouse, Spelman, even Morris Brown College. So they all been notified about this conference earlier this week. To let their students and the faculty and others know about it, and here in Atlanta, our organization have a partnership with the Atlanta Public Schools, and we are collaborating with Benjamin E. Mays High School. This is the same high school that Grammy Award winner R&B artist Rosanna Chili Thomas at TLC is an alumnus of. So they were notified about the conference as well for the students. So I want to give a special acknowledgement and thank you to Benjamin E. Mays High School here in Atlanta, Georgia, for supporting our organization. Our organization has a partnership with them on on the advisory board of one of their programs. I won't have time to go into that. Matter of fact, I have a meeting with them this month with all the partners, business and organization has partnerships with Benjamin E. Mays High School through the Atlanta Public Schools. So again, please register for this conference. It is free. Because last year, when me, the administration and board members of our organization was planning this conference, we voted for it to be free registration. So you don't have to worry about how much it's going to cost to register. We're not doing that with this conference. It is free registration. The reason why we're doing registration, ladies and gentlemen, because with the registration, this will help our organization to help plan effectively for next year's Mentors Performing Arts and Broadcasters Virtual Conference, as well as other projects and events that our organization will be doing in the next year or two and in the future. So this will help us so much. Again, there's 2 more days to register for this conference, because on Monday, October the 10th of 2022, it's going to conclude at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So after that, registration will be closed. But this conference will be live streamed on our organization's official YouTube, our new YouTube channel, and our Facebook page. And those links where you could watch the conference on both platforms will be provided next week, about 2 or 3 days before the conference begin. I'm talking about to the public, where you'll be able to go on there and watch and engage in the comments. Like I mentioned, we are doing a media campaign throughout the United States about this conference. More than 50 media outlets have announced this conference and posted this conference. I have personally done 3 interviews already with another one that'll be held a day or 2 days before the conference next week. So I just wanted to come on here on behalf of the administration and board members of our organization to give you an update about the conference, where we at in registration. Again, please register for the conference. It is free. and it will conclude on Monday, October the 10th, 2022 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. After that registration will be closed. So we're not going to open it back. We're not going to open it up after this because we started the registration on Monday, August the 8th, and we announced that it will continue to October the 10th. So that's 2 months for registration. And again, I would like to personally thank all of you who have registered for this conference, going to be registered for this conference. And like I said, there's 2 more days. After Monday, October the 10th, that's it. So I just wanted to come on here to provide this update about the Mentors of Performing Arts, and Broadcasters Virtual Conference, what we've been doing since the August the 8th announcement between then and now. And so I'm excited about this conference. Our administration, the board members of Birdsong Association Broadcasting the Arts, they're excited about this conference. And even the panelists and moderators, I have personally had a chance to correspond with all of them individually during the course of 8 months. And they were waiting, even the ones they knew about it last year, but we couldn't do the conference then. So again, please register at www.babaonline.org/mentors conference. Again, that's www.babaonline.org/mentors conference. To learn more about Birdsong Association of Broadcasting the Arts, known as BABA, please go to www.babaonline.org. Again, that's www.babaonline.org. And you could learn more about our organization, our programs, our projects, what we're going to do. You can also learn about the two scholarships that we're going to be offering when the time comes, and other projects and future plans for this organization. And you will also see on the website that we will have 3 additional operations of our organization. Los Angeles, California, to serve the Los Angeles, San Bernardino, Riverside County areas. The DC operations, which will serve the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia, and New York City, to serve the New York City area. That's including Brooklyn and Long Island, all the Bronx, all in that area. So you'll be able to read more about that, and our programs, and also programs of how your child could get an instrument. We're gonna have this information very soon after this conference, and following the our when we resume our administration board members meetings. We haven't had a meeting in several months because of this planning this conference, and change is going to be made with our organization as a whole. But we will resume those meetings following the conference. I have been in correspondence with our administration and board members throughout the last few weeks via telephone and email, and everybody is pleased and looking forward to this conference. So again, please register if you haven't done so at www.babaonline.org/mentors conference. And once you go on there, scroll down, you will see the conference schedule, the dates of each of the discussions, the panelists and moderators, and then click on register here for the conference. It will take you to a form. You include your first and last name, the city and state that you reside in. You have children or teenagers under the age of 18, you include their full name and their ages, because like I mentioned in this Facebook Live video, we have that policy in place that children and teenagers under the age of 18, their parents and guardians will have to register them. And after that's done, it's going to be check boxes of each discussion of which one you're interested in. So you'll be able to see that information. And after you've done that, then you click send over, and we'll be able to get this information. Like I said, we have people that have been registering, and they've been sharing it with others, because in 2 more days it's going to end. Registration will end. I personally would like to thank you for taking the time out to listen to these updates about the 2022 first annual Mentors of Performing Arts Broadcasters Virtual Conference. And we appreciate you so much. We really, really do. You'll be hearing more about our organization very soon, even after this conference ends. This is your truly Dr. James C. Birdsong Jr., the founder, president, and executive director of Birdsong Association of Broadcasting and Arts, where our motto is preparing today's youth as voices in arts and broadcasting. Thank you so much. Please post comments on this video, and please be safe. And remember, let's support our young people and all in their endeavor, especially in the arts and broadcasting. God bless you. Please don't forget to register for the conferences. 2 more days it will end, and we will see you starting on Thursday, October the 13th, Friday, October the 14th, Saturday, October the 15th, Thursday, October the 20th, Friday, October the 21st, and October 22nd. Now, October 22nd, that will be the final day of this conference, and that day, the media administration and board members of our organization, we're going to take 1 hour to do a recap of the entire conference. So we will see you in virtually on those days. Thank you so much. May God continue to bless you, and please be safe. Thank you so much, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye for now.